Hey YouTube. So I'm hoping that I'm negative. I did the test today and hoping it's negative. I get again my results in 2 days, and my niece I knew would pop up. My mom's gonna get her from the father and the other grandmother the 20th through the 23rd, and it's around the holidays too. I get to watch her, help watch her, and chill with her, visit her and spend time with her for at least 7 hours, because of course I work first shift very early and I have to get up literally at like 3 a.m. And I only get one day off, which is one day on the weekend. Usually I get the whole weekend off. So if I was to be positive, this is what I'm talking about. What people who say they love you and supposed to be friends and good people, like you are a good person, but you have to think about your actions and your consequences of your actions. Like, if I was to be positive, that means I can't see my niece, and I barely get to see her. My mom barely get to see her, due to the sister that's evil and crazy, and the streets have her. And I always pray for people and love them still, but I keep my distance. Okay, I'll make that clear. And another consequence, I would have to be out of work, be out of money. All these things because you want to be careless and be COVID positive, hug me, take your mask off, coughing with your mask on. You getting other people sick. Even if you got your mask on, you still coughing and particles still can go through. But my chances are not too bad because I've had COVID before, so my body can fight it. And she know about all the bad symptoms that I went through when I caught it from kissing my ex, which was not a good idea. But again, when you're vulnerable, you just don't think. But I'm a person who think if I was to know that I'm positive, I don't care how many days. You need to wait 14 days. And you're at the 10th mark and you're talking about, well, I'm basically over it. No, you're not. Especially in person, you were not over it. And I haven't even been able to get to bed on time. Usually like 5, like old lady. Because I work first shift now, not a good decent time, not too early when I was in childcare. And the pay is good, 16 an hour, and it's only that because of the mask. So I'm gonna stay in that retail until they go back to normal, which won't be no time soon. So before I get back in childcare, and I'm focused on dancing and my audition. And now, yeah, a lot of people do things, and they be good people, but they don't think before they do things or think about other people. If you love someone, you don't put them in danger, or from getting sick, or I don't want to get sick again. I already experienced it and it was terrible, and I'll miss out on money, have be back not caught up, with this job, which I had to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get a paycheck, and then 2 weeks went in the hole. So that's like 3 weeks checks where I was like poor, barely could afford rent. So I would be out of work for cause we get paid weekly. I would miss 2 checks, yo. Like, so no, we can't be friends no more. I ain't tell her that. I just let her know that what was up. That's not cool. That's selfish. Da 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 da. And I'll pray for you. That's not gonna help. I'm not saying prayer don't work, but you putting people at risk. It's not cool. Prayer or not, COVID is not. It's other variants. It's not picking certain people, or just because you're religious, you're not gonna get COVID. But God bless. So I'm hoping that I'm negative. I haven't had any symptoms, so they literally was like, you need to quarantine. I'm not quarantining because first of all, I don't have any symptoms, and if I get the test results back and I'm positive, of course I'm not gonna put people's life in danger. I'd be very even mad. I was mad before when I found out, and I told her, immediately text her when she left the store, like, really? Like, you shouldn't be hugging people, you shouldn't be talking to people. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, and I didn't even respond back to the after the prayer for me and saying, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like, I'm tired of people saying sorry and doing crappy, selfish, not thinking, like, careless things. Like, it's just too much for me. I don't got time for that stuff. Like, I got too many things going on to first be getting sick, to not be able to see my niece. Like, I don't got time for that, but God bless.